Hi, good morning to everyone. Namaste to everyone. This is Sukumar sir. We have started last class probability. So आज का टॉपिक है probability. इसमें हम लोग डिस्कस करेंगे पार्ट 3. See, in the last class we have discussed the sample space of coin and the numerical problem based on that. Numerical problem. आज हम लोग देखेंगे sample space or a dice case. So in dice, there's a total 6 numbers are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Total 6 numbers are there. So if a dice, if I'm going to roll a one time, roll it one time. So if you roll one time, so there's a 6 probability, I can say that, like 1 to 6, any number can turn up here. So here I can say that the sample space will be 1 to 6 when it's a 6. So this one I can write down 6 to power 1 is nothing but it's a 6 one. Similarly, if you are tossing or throwing a die twice, roll a dice twice. So in that case, the sample space will be 6 square and it will be equal to 1 to 36. How? Because 6 square means the total sample space will be 36. How? So here I can say that the explanation of sample space, like first time 1 can turn up, second time also 1 can turn up. Your first time 1, second time 2, it can go up to 1 to 6. यहाँ पे first time 2 can turn up and it will go, it is like 3, 2 to 6. Similarly, 3 1 से लेकर 3 6 and 4 1s to it's a 4 6 and 5 1 to 5 6 and the last 6 1 to 6 6. In your total sample space होंगे, it will be 36. So we can say that here general formula for if a dice is rolls n number of times, then the sample space will be equal to 6 to power n, where n is a number of times you are throwing that. तो यहाँ पे किस टाइप का क्वेश्चन पूछ सकते हैं? तो लाइक इफ आई टेल हियर लाइक क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 बेस्ड ऑन दैट, कोई भी डाइस है and this dice I am going to roll it one time or roll it, it's a one time. Then if I'll ask like what is the probability of getting even number, probability of getting even number. So यहाँ पे जो sample space होगा, it could be here 1 2 3 4 5 6. Total sample space will be the 6 here. Now even number, तो कितने even number है, that will be your event or favorable outcomes. Here the even number is 2 4 6 is there. So there is a 3 even number out of 6 and it will be equal to 1 by 2. Similarly, if they'll ask you like to find out the odd number, तो कितने odd number है? तो odd number is 1 3 5. These are the odd number. So there is 3 odd number out of 6. So that answer will be also 1 by 2. If they'll ask like what is the probability of getting a prime number? Getting a prime number. So what are the prime numbers? So I can say that 2 3 5 are the prime numbers. So there is a 3 prime number is there. Any number can turn up out of 6. It's a 1 by 2. If I'll ask you like in that, what is the probability of getting a multiple of 3? Getting multiple of 3. So multiple of 3 means which are the numbers in the sample space that are the multiple of 3. So I can say that only the 2 numbers are there, that is a multiple of 3. So there is a 2 divided by 6 and it's a 1 by 3 is the right answer. So these are the problem. It can come up based on the if the dice is rolls one time, if the dice is rolls here one time. Similarly, अगर यहाँ पे अगर हम dice को बोलते हैं दो बार roll करते हैं, like if the dice is rolled two times, the dice is rolled here two times. So in that case, the sample space will be equal to 6 square. So the sample space will be equal to 6 square. 6 square, it means it's here 36. So here the sample space, I can say that it will go 112, 16, or it can here 612, 66. यहाँ पे total जो sample space होंगे, it will be 36 is the samples, total 36. तो यहाँ पे क्वेश्चन पूछ सकते हैं, like what is the probability of getting sum should be equal to 7? Means what are the pair that can give the sum is equal to 7? So first of all, find out the event or favorable cases, because we know that it's a sample space is here 36. So we need to find out here event. So event will be equal to, just a minute. Event is a 4, 3. If the first time if it is a 4 can come up and second time it's a 3, then 4 plus 3 is a 7. Similarly, if it is a 3 and 4, then it is also a 7. Then 5 and 2, 2 and 5, 6 and 1, and 1 and 6. So these are the outcomes are there. If you add them, you will get it here 7. But how to write down this one? How to check it? So what you do? You write on these 6 numbers here. Write on these 6 numbers here, and from here you try to add it so that it will be equal to 7. If I add it here 1 plus 6, here 2 plus 5, here 3 plus 4. So here I am getting total 3 pairs, and each pair will give the two numbers. So total 6 favorable outcomes are there. So I can say that the probability will be 6 by 36. It's a 1 by 6 is the right answer. So this is the probability of getting sum is equal to 7. Like in that, the next type of question, what they can ask that, what is the probability of getting sum should be 7 or 11? Sum should be 7 or 11. So sum should be equal to 7 or 11 means what are the outcomes for the sum is equal to 7? So we know that it's a total 6 outcomes are there, and sum should be 11 means it's a 6, 5, 5, 6. Now any other pair, if I add them, whether are you getting this 11? No. So only there is a 2 pair of there. So or means you remember that it's a plus. So that one I can write down in the terms of formula, that is a 7 union 11, and union means it's a or, and or means it's plus. So I can say that P of 7 plus P of 11, yani the sum must be equal to 7, and here the sum must be equal to 7. So probability of getting sum is equal to 7, it means 6 by 36. And the probability of getting sum is equal to 11, it's a 11 by 36. So I can say that the answer will be a 17 by 36. This is the second type of question they can ask here in the examination. So I can say that these two events, like this is the event A and this is the event B. So I can say that these two events are mutually exclusive. Mutually exclusive. Mutually exclusive means there's a no common event. There's a no common event. So I can say that these two are mutually exclusive. Same if I'll tell here, like third case, similar type of question. What is the probability of getting sum should be neither 7 nor 11? Sum should be neither 7 nor 11. तो ना ही 7 होना चाहिए ना ही 11 होना चाहिए. So we know that here I can say that the event that is your favorable cases. So total sample space we know that it's 36, and we know that how many times that 7 or 11 can turn up. It's a total here 11 plus 6. No, it's not 11 here. This is the wrong. It's only 2 favorable outcomes is there. It's a 6 plus 2. It's a 8 by 36 is the right answer. 8 by 36. So total यहाँ पे 8 है. That, see what you do, you know that total sample space is 36. In that you subtract that sum should be 7 or 11. In that you subtract that sum should be 7 or 11. So 36 minus 8, if you do that, you will get here total 28 are the favorable cases. We can say that the probability will be equal to 28 by 36, and it will be here 7 by 9 is the answer. 7 by 9 is the answer. Similarly, like another type of question they can ask that, what is the probability of getting prime number on first roll and prime number on first roll and multiple of 3 on second roll. second roll यानी फर्स्ट टाइम अगर रोल करेंगे तो उसमें प्राइम नंबर आना चाहिए, and second time if I do that, so that number should be multiple of 3. तो देखो, first of all write down here 1 2 3 4 5 6. So what are the prime number? 2 3 5. These are the prime number. So जो भी start होना चाहिए यहाँ पे, the sample space will be a 36, but here favorable cases है. Favorable cases, it can start with 2, or it can start with 3, or it can start with 5. So the second time you need to write down it's a multiple of 3. The multiple of 3 means only 2 and 3. This should be multiple of 3, and this would be your prime number. So 2 and 3, and I can say that next 2 and 6. Similarly 3 3 3 6 and 5 3 and 5 6. So these are the total here 6 favorable cases are there. So we can say that the probability will be equal to 6 by 36, and it's a 1 by 6 is the right answer. 1 by 6. So these are the problems they can ask in the examination. That are the expected questions are there. Okay, so now we'll move to that here, sample space for card case. Sample space for card. So we know that it's a total is here 52 cards are there. Now in that it's a divided into 2 types of card. It's a black and red card. Black is 26, red is also 26. Again the black is divided into 2 types of card. One is here club, and next is the spade. So club is 13 and a spade is also 13. Again the red is divided into 2 types of card. Heart is 13 and diamond is here 13. So total if you multiply them, you will get here total 52. So I can say that there is a total 13 cards are there. There is a single card that is a 13 that will start from S 2 3 4 5, and it will go up to 10, Jack, Queen, King. तो यहाँ से यहाँ टोटल it will be 13 card. यानी अगर हम S बोलते हैं तो S यानी S will have a 1 club, 1 spade, and 1 heart, and another one it's a diamond. So S will have a total 4 cards. सभी कलर करेंगे. So each one have a 4 cards. It means total 13 card है. तो 13 into 4 is how much? It's a 52 cards. Each one have a 4 card. Next the important thing is here इसमें face card कौन-कौन से होते हैं. तो फेस कार्ड यानी जिस कार्ड में फेस दिखता है उसको यहाँ पे बोलते हैं फेस कार्ड. फेस कार्ड it will be Jack, Queen and King are the face card, and each card is 4/4. It means it will be total 12 as the face cards here. So what type of question they can ask here in card case? Like I'll tell you here. Like question number 1 based on your card. Like they can ask here, in a pack of 52 cards, what is the probability of getting king? What is the probability of getting a king? That is there. That is the question. तो देखो किंग कितने होते हैं? तो there is a king is there 4 king is there, and total is here 52 cards are there. So what could be the probability? So I can say that favorable cases divided by the sample space. तो sample space कितना होता है कार्ड में? तो it's a 52 are the sample space. 52 are the sample space. So probability of getting a king, so total कितने king है? 4 king है. तो चारों में से कोई भी एक king यहाँ पे withdraw कर सकते हैं. तो there's a options. There's a 4 options are there. So 4 favorable cases divided by 52. The answer is here 1/30. Or else if you are drawing here one card out of 4 king, so in how many ways we can draw it? So it's a 4C1 ways. 4C1 ways. So I can write down in combination format, it's a 4C1 divided by 52C1. So 4C1 value is a 4 and 52C1 value is a 52. You will get it here 1/13 also. Because you are drawing a probability of getting a king. Ek king. So a king means you are drawing here one card. Similarly, if I tell you here, what the probability of drawing a king or queen? Probability of drawing a king or queen. So in that case, what will be the answer? To see, जब कभी भी और है, you need to take it here plus, and king and queen are mutually exclusive. Mutually exclusive. Mutually exclusive means there is no common card or common event. So इसको हम लिखेंगे probability of getting a king plus probability of getting a queen. So getting a king is what is the answer? It's a 4/52, and probability of getting a queen is also it's a 4/52. So it will be here 8/52. Yani it's a 2/13 is a right answer. 2/13 is a right answer. This is the second type of question. So here I can say that this one I can write down in the formula K union Q. This is the union. Now similarly, the third type of question what they can ask here, like if I'm drawing from a pack of card, two cards are withdrawn. Then what is the probability of getting both card should be king only. Both cards should be king. So will we draw here one by one? अगर दो कार्ड अगर हम विड्रॉ कर रहे हैं तो this is the case for 1 by 1 विड्रॉ करें. एक ही बार दो कार्ड नहीं निकालेंगे, 1 by 1. पहले एक निकालेंगे उसके बाद दूसरा निकालेंगे. तो अगर हम एक किंग कार्ड निकालते हैं तो उसका प्रोबेबिलिटी कितना होगा? इट्स अ 4/52 बिकॉज टोटल 52 आर देयर एंड उसमें से अगर एक किंग निकाल रहे हैं तो उसका जो प्रोबेबिलिटी होगा इट्स अ 4/52 इनटू, बिकॉज 1 by 1 निकाल रहे हैं तो बोथ आर डिपेंडेंट टू ईच अदर, दोनों ऐसे एक दूसरे पे डिपेंड कर रहा है. तो यहाँ पे हम लोग निकालेंगे मल्टीप्लीकेशन थ्योरम. तो मल्टीप्लीकेशन थ्योरम मींस अगर दो किंग निकाल रहे हैं तो इट्स K1 इंटू K1 इंटरसेक्शन K2. So K1 intersection K2 means it will be P of K1 into P of K2. So first time 4 by 52 and next time it will be 3 by 52. 4 by 52 और 3 by 51 क्योंकि एक बार निकाले तो next time the 3 kings are remaining out of 51. ये हो जाएगा that is a 3 1 जा 3 7 जा and 4 1 जा 4 into 13. So the answer is 13 into 70. This is the answer. Yani if you multiply them, here it is a 13 into 7 is 91. 13 1 is 13 plus 9. It's a 222. So the answer is 1 by 221. See, I can apply here combination formula also. So in the most of the places, I will apply a combination. This is called your basics. हम लोग basic के help से हम लोग ये problem बनाए. But if I'll apply the combination, so how you do that? So there is a 4 king is there, and we are drawing a 2 cards. It's a 4C2. This is my here favorable cases. Out of 52C2. So this is my here sample space. Because out of 52 cards, we are drawing 2 cards. So 4C2 divided by 52C2. 4C2 value is a 4 into 3 divided by 2, and 52C2 is a 52 into 51 divided by 2. This get cancelled. You will get it here 4 into 3 divided by 52 into 51, and you will get the answer is a 1 by 221. So these are the basics question from the cards they can ask that here. So I'll keep this much only for today's, and please all of you do it by yourself, practice more and more questions so that the concept will get cleared, and will continue remaining part in the next classes. So thank you everyone. Thank you.